Welcome to New Vintage Entertainment. Is The Godfather the best crime movie of the century? I don't know. Let's see. The director is Francis Ford Coppola. It's starring the great Marlon Brando, Al Pacino, Robert Duvall, James Caan, Richard Castellano, and Talia Shire. Here we go. Vito was the Godfather, where if you needed something done, you asked Vito. And if he agreed, Vito got the job done. Through his men, of course. And there was this undertaker, a good law-abiding citizen, whose daughter was badly beaten up by her boyfriend and some of his friends. And they went to court, and the boys were set free. No punishment. That's when the undertaker went to Vito for assistance. And Vito accepted the job, but he wouldn't kill the boys because, he said that the Undertaker's daughter, she wasn't dead. So he didn't feel that killing the boys would be justice. So Vito kind of made the Undertaker grovel a little bit. Now Vito, no, he wrong for that. It wasn't that the Undertaker didn't like Vito. It's just that he didn't want those problems that being close to a crime boss would bring. So it's good that the Godfather helped the Undertaker because the Undertaker paid the favor back years later. New vintage fun fact: Richard Castellano Clemenza was a more well-known actor than Al Pacino was at the time. He made more money than Al Pacino in the first Godfather movie, and Al Pacino has been a well-known actor for so long now that it's hard to imagine him at the beginning of his career. But Richard Castellano was the man then. New vintage fun fact: Francis Ford Coppola had a hard time with the first Godfather movie. He didn't know whether he would be fired from day to day. Then they said the movie ran too long. I think it was over 3 hours. So they shortened it in order to get it made. It was somewhat a traumatic experience for Francis Ford Coppola. But with all of that, it turned out very well. In fact, it is still talked about over 50 years later. New vintage fun fact: Francis Ford Coppola and Talia Shire are brother and sister. She had to audition for the part of Connie Corleone, and she got the part, and her brother directed her. Some of her characters' parts were very hard to watch, so I can imagine how hard they were for her brother to direct. Let's start with the music. The Godfather's theme song is really, really top notch because no matter where you are or where you hear it, you know it's from The Godfather. It had an Italian slow feel to it that told you trouble was on the way, but it was beautiful too. It's called the love theme from The Godfather. They played different parts of it throughout the movie. It was composed by an Italian composer named Nino Rota. It is a story by Mario Puzo about Vito Corleone's Sicilian family and how it became the number one family in the crime world. The story itself is incredible. The fact that, there is a concept that one would go to a man for special favors or deliver justice is amazing. That's the Godfather. He's like a genie or something. You need something done, you just go to the Godfather. It had all the elements that anyone could want in a film. It had family, mafia crime, violence, and even domestic violence, betrayal, love. One movie had all these elements in it. It gave lessons in respect, because Vito received the respect because he was the patriarch of the family, and it traveled down the line. Never tell anyone outside the family what you are thinking. I'll make him an offer he can't refuse. The acting in the movie was phenomenal. Marlon Brando, Al Pacino, James Caan, and Robert Duvall gave exceptional performances. In fact, Marlon Brando will always be known as the Godfather. Al Pacino gave a quiet but chilling performance. James Caan, oh, he was great as Sonny. He was an arrogant, cocky, and protective brother. Robert Duvall as Tom Hagen was excellent as the consigliere. Talia Shire as Connie and Diane Keaton as Kay were very good as well. And it's not so much that they do anything spectacular or wonderful or anything, but it's just that their performances are so nuanced. You believe them. You believe that they are the character that they're playing. I would say The Godfather is the best crime movie of the century. Let me know what you think. Is the best crime movie or not? And thank you for watching. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Catch you on the next video. Bye.